A Tor-M2 surface-to-air missile system operated by the Zapad group of forces successfully intercepted and destroyed a Ukrainian reconnaissance drone within the Special Military Operations Zone, preventing the enemy from gathering intelligence on Russian positions. A strategic map fills the screen, highlighting the growing area under Russian control. Recently, Russian forces liberated the settlement of Uspanovka in the Zaporizhzhia region. Step by step, they are pushing closer to Huliaipol, now advancing from the northeast as well. This progress did not come easily. The footage captures the thunder of FAB bomb strikes, massive explosions rolling across Ukrainian defensive positions, clearing the way for the assault units. When the smoke settled and the last positions were taken, Russian soldiers raised their flags over Uspanovka, marking another point on the map reclaimed, and another step forward on this front. The Russian army continues to sever enemy supply routes in the Kupyansk direction, destroying a key crossing over the Oskol River near Petrovka. The operation began with a series of precise FPV drone strikes that damaged the structure, followed by a powerful Tornado-S rocket barrage that completed its destruction. The bridge, once vital for Ukrainian troop and equipment movement, now lies in ruins, cutting off a major logistical artery and tightening the grip on enemy positions in the area. Under the cover of night, the Center Group's Grad multiple launch rocket system units unleashed a powerful salvo on an armed forces of Ukraine stronghold in the Krasnoarmysk direction. The rockets struck with precision, lighting up the darkness as explosions tore through the fortified position and silenced enemy activity across the sector. Air defense units of the Alexandria Brigade stand guard over the center group of forces in the Krasnoarmysk direction, operating tirelessly both day and night to intercept and destroy Ukrainian drones. Their defensive layout is strategically designed to reduce blind zones and provide rapid identification of aerial targets, maintaining constant protection and control over the skies above the front. Day and night, fighters of the center group of forces maintain their unbroken assault, targeting enemy infantry and equipment with precision and persistence. Supporting the advancing units, strike drone operators execute calculated hits on key enemy assets, ensuring constant disruption along the front. The footage captures a series of high-impact strikes as a 6TP PBV armored vehicle is torn apart. Ukrainian antenna arrays and a 66M vehicle are destroyed. Several Baba Yaga UAVs are eliminated, and Starlink communication terminals are disabled. Each hit reflects a deliberate effort to blind, isolate, and dismantle the enemy's battlefield network, leaving Ukrainian forces struggling to regroup under the weight of continuous aerial dominance. In the Zaporizhzhia region, a D-30 gun crew from the Vostok group of forces delivered a precise strike on Ukrainian UAV command posts, disrupting the enemy's reconnaissance and targeting network along the front line. The operation crippled communication and coordination systems in the area, leaving armed forces of Ukraine drone operators blind and disoriented under sustained Russian fire. Let's see when Russian troops in action. The FPV operators from the Yug group opened the assault, zeroing in on enemy vehicles advancing through open terrain. Within seconds, an armored personnel carrier and an armored vehicle were struck and destroyed, their advance cut short by direct, calculated hits that shattered the formation and stalled Ukrainian mobility in the sector. In the Krasnoarmysk direction, attack drone operators from the center group identified camouflaged armed forces of Ukraine positions hidden along tree lines and defensive edges. Coordinating their strike from altitude, they delivered accurate hits that dismantled firing points and disrupted the enemy's ability to regroup or return fire, tightening Russian control over the area. Further south, in the Dnipropetrovsk region, Vostok Group UAV teams targeted the enemy's aerial coordination network in a hidden place. A series of precision strikes destroyed Ukrainian drone control antennas, cutting off communication links and crippling their surveillance operations. The attack left Ukrainian UAV units effectively blinded, unable to support their troops on the front line. In an urban district of Mirnograd, the quiet of deserted streets was shattered as Russian aerospace forces deployed Fab-1K5 bombs against Ukrainian defensive positions. The strike targeted an abandoned building that had been turned into a fortified firing point. In a quiet, windless day along the border zone, drone reconnaissance footage captured a series of silent but devastating strikes on hidden Ukrainian field warehouses and supply caches. One by one, precise munitions hit their marks. A drone camera drifted high over the Lyman direction, its lens quietly tracking movement on a dirt road below. An airborne SUV, moving fast between tree lines, tried to stay hidden from the sky. Latest report: Russia's lightweight multi-purpose unified missile struck Ukrainian forces' positions in Senkovo, and the attack reportedly caused significant damage. Wow, another fresh capture. A Russian drone managed to identify a Humvee vehicle in the Lyman area and trap it. The latest footage from the sector near the settlement of Mirnoe in the Pokrovsk region shows an FPV drone operation in ongoing frontline combat. In the recording, the operator directs the drone toward an artillery position belonging to Ukrainian forces in the Acacia area, followed by an explosion that disables the equipment. The use of FPV drones once again demonstrates the role of remote technology in modern conflict, providing real-time observation, precision strikes, and reduced risk for ground units. This report is currently being verified by several independent sources to confirm the full details of the incident. In the industrial zone of Konstantinovka, a fiber-optic drone was recorded carrying out a precision strike on a Ukrainian armored vehicle near a chemical plant. This incident highlights the shift in tactics in modern warfare. You will see footage of battles around the settlement of Volchi in the Dnipropetrovsk region, showing how drones have now become one of the most dominant elements in modern conflict. In the air, reconnaissance and strike units move quickly, identifying enemy positions, directing artillery, and even carrying out precision strikes directly. It is clearly visible how this technology is changing the dynamics on the battlefield: decision-making speed, strike accuracy, and the ability to monitor troop movements in real time. Battles are no longer just about strength on the ground, but also about intelligence and control in the sky. In the Konstantinovka direction, Russian reconnaissance identified a field ammunition depot of the Ukrainian armed forces hidden among tree lines and camouflaged positions. A precise strike followed, and the depot erupted in a violent chain of detonations. Among the destroyed stockpile was MAT 120 ammunition, a Spanish-produced 120mm cluster mortar round once considered a valuable asset for Ukrainian frontline units. Footage from aviation cameras revealed a concealed firing position where a Ukrainian Grad multiple rocket launcher had been carefully hidden among tree lines and camouflage netting. The drone operator, having tracked the vehicle's movement and identified the exact location, wasted no time. A strike drone moved in, closing the distance with steady precision. Explosions lit up the night sky over Dnipropetrovsk as Iskander missiles and Geran drones struck their targets with precision. According to reports, one of the primary hits was on the Dniprovska thermal power plant, a key energy hub for the region. The strikes did not stop there. Additional impacts were recorded on infrastructure connected to the energy and gas sectors. This is something you shouldn't miss. The latest footage shows a Ukrainian electronic warfare station in the Konstantinovka direction being disabled using a drone, an impressive achievement by Russian forces day by day. That's all for today's update. Thanks for watching, and don't miss our upcoming videos.